In this episode, we'll present you with a love story filled with twists and turns. Are you ready to indulge in this visual feast? Grab your popcorn. Suddenly, the class flew out like birds, Edu leading a song Yema once conducted. Memories flashed, as if time rewound, with fading notes. Yema left her beloved school, reluctantly bidding farewell to her friends. So what if she stumped? Just get back up. Yema noticed everyone hustling to live at the disability school. Her roommate Minji, sharing the same illness, was actually worse off, yet optimistic. Although Yema saw her future self, she found immense encouragement in it, and it felt like she discovered a cozy little nook. It was her first time away from home, and mother shed tears during their goodbye, while Edu soon dialed her number. Edu planned to visit the aquarium with her on the weekend, chatting endlessly, much to her dad's surprise when he came home. He entered Edu's room, suddenly turning into a cheerleader, telling him that no matter what he did, they would be on his side. A great pep talk. Her illness was terminal and worsening family fatigue is real. Remember, don't just focus on today's joy, think about the future too. On the weekend, they arrived at the aquarium as promised, and Yema was smitten with the adorable dolphins. Edu bought matching dolphin charms for them. Hoping they could hear each other's heartbeats from afar, they happily missed the last bus home, only to be caught in a downpour. Upon witnessing her daughter getting soaked, Mom's anger instantly ignited, and she swiftly appeared, properly settling Yema, while Edu continuously apologized to her parents, with an expression of sheer anxiety, looking like a helpless little kitten. Mom was worried about Yema herself, as she might look fine, but her condition was bad. Even a slight cold could be a red flag. Edu felt guilty hearing her insist she was fine, and kept apologizing. On the way back, Yema recollected her father's advice, "Can you really take care of Yema?" Just then, she received a call from Yema. She sincerely apologized to Edu for what had happened that day, and in the moment after hanging up, Yema's emotions broke down and she cried her eyes out. Edu also remained silent in the rain for a long time. Yema's words seemed to signal their paths would diverge. Did you know being disabled is a struggle, and why did Faye have to pick on him? Yema chose to bravely fight her illness, her optimistic spirit truly admirable. She supported herself with her hands when stumbling, taking each difficult step like she was climbing a mountain. With each step, her legs felt as heavy as a ton of bricks. Facing challenges, she practiced word by word. At 18, the age of chasing dreams, everyone was moving forward, so where was her future? Edu met his sister Yehio in the library and asked why she worked so hard. She said she wanted to fulfill their sister's unfinished dreams. Though their sister was tormented by illness, she couldn't let this hard work go to waste. "You're amazing. Promise me I'll keep pushing forward." On the way home, Edu slowed down, suddenly figuring out his feelings. Gaining courage, he rushed to Yema, who wanted to send him away at their meeting. Edu bravely confessed, "I don't know what the future holds, but I can confidently say, if you leave, no matter how slow, we'll walk together. Life won't feel different. I might, perhaps just might, have feelings for you. Thank you." Soon after, Yema graduated from the disability school, but it was nothing like she had imagined. Back home, her family set up a room just for her. It was touching, but she didn't want to live too comfortably at such a prime age. Day and night, she worked hard on rehab and practicing, but her actions grew increasingly tough. Family suggested hiring a caregiver, focusing solely on rehabilitation rather than school or work. Meanwhile, Edu got into medical school, yet he couldn't stop thinking about Yema. One day, friends gathered at her home, all discussing their future dreams. One person sat there chewing absent-mindedly, silently observing their laughter and joy, while Yema's face was filled with envy, quietly contemplating how she should tackle her own life. What's the meaning of marriage? Today, she dressed beautifully for her teacher's wedding, despite her serious illness. Who doesn't dream of having their own wedding? She had planned to attend with Edu, but he was late. It made Yema disappointed, but in the next moment, her Prince Charming was striding toward her. "Are you still going to help me?" "It doesn't fit," Edu replied, moving Yema and her family to tears. During the bouquet toss, luck was on Yema's side, catching the bouquet, and everyone cheered. Was she next to walk down the aisle? On the way home, Yema handed Edu the love letter. Edu hadn't realized that it was a farewell letter. As the bells rang, he overlooked Yema's summer expression. Her illness was worsening, and she didn't want to ruin Edu's future. Back at the hospital, Yema's airway was blocked, but thankfully, emergency response saved her life. After waking up, Yema told her mom about the letter, while Edu opened the love letter she had written for him. "I found it hard to say these things in person, so I wrote them down. Thank you so much for being by my side, encouraging me. Seeing you pursue your dreams makes me happy but indifferent. I can only ask fate for a few more days. Thank you for everything you've done for me, and for accepting and liking me just the way I am. I'm truly sorry that I can't repay your kindness. With deep feelings, let's say goodbye here.